What it do, Bean Crew? It's your boy Savon Thomas back with another episode of Coffee and Comments. And today we're going to review the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
I should have stayed on the phone. I should have listened to my own mind.
It's a secret universe beneath ours. What are you so afraid of? There's something I never told you.
Welcome back. This is a review of the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. That freaking title is a mouthful, so I have to make sure I'm saying it properly. Today we have some coffee, a little iced coffee. And is it iced coffee if you don't do this? Like, if you don't switch it around, is it truly iced coffee? Probably not. But this is from Summer Moon. I actually have a Summer Moon right in front of my apartment, which is a huge blessing, but also a hindrance to my bank account. I've limited myself to not go as often, but today I'm like, you know what? I deserve it. Here's some iced coffee for you, boy. This movie was legit. So Jonathan Majors, who plays Kang, is freaking phenomenal, dude. When I was watching this movie, I'm like, bro, Kang is a badass, dog. Like part of me was kind of rooting for Kang. Like, if you watch the movie at the ending, I'm not gonna spoil the ending for you, but I'm like, bro, Kang should have whooped his ass. You know what I mean? Like, he did to the most part, but got a little over cocky. I don't think I wrote anything there, but if I did, I'm sorry. But this movie, so Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, is really the introduction into what's going to happen with Phase 5 and the whole Kang dynasty, and the new big bad is Kang and his variants, right? And you get to see, like, all that stuff happen, and this really touched my heart because, like, I was like, man, I like the show Loki, and I'm hearing all this stuff about Kang, and I'm like, bro, when is this actually going to come into, like, fruition? Like, when are they going to introduce a new person? Because, like, for me, I've been burnt out on Marvel because, like, I'm not a comic book person, so I like just, like, the storyline, but I don't want to be in the anime where it's like, you know, there's this build up to this big bad. The big fight happens, and there's this lull period, and they build up again. But that's what it is with Marvel. It's like, yeah, Thanos, they build up to Thanos, ended, great movies, and then there's just kind of been this lull to kind of set up the next, like, person. And so I've watched these shows, and I'm like, man, where's the correlation? Where's all this fit together? And it's starting to now, right? And so that's why I was really excited to go watch this movie, because I just wanted to see, like, how does this connect to everything that I've seen? Because I don't know the comics. I don't know, like, what's going to happen. Like, I watch Screen Crush, I watch Screen Rant, Screen Crush, whatever, Watch Mojo, all those different things.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
No way! And it talks about, like, these different things that are going to happen. And I'm like, bro, let's just see it. And it showed it, right? And so I was so impressed by Jonathan Majors. Everybody else, there wasn't. I mean, Paul Rudd's a great actor. So let me say this: Paul Rudd's a great actor. Hilarious. Everybody else besides Kathryn Newton, who played Cassie Lang, I wasn't really impressed by, like, their acting skills, their acting chops. There were actually three people that really impressed me in this movie. Paul Rudd, because he's Paul Rudd. I guess it's only 4. I shouldn't say 3. It's 4. I guess if I include Paul Rudd, yeah, it's 4. So Paul Rudd, because he's Paul Rudd. Cassie Lang, who's played by Kathryn Newton, who's also in the movie, the TV show The Society, which I really liked her in this role of Cassie Lang. She played it really, really well, in my opinion. Jonathan Majors, who was phenomenal, is going to be phenomenal. And then freaking Bill Murray, dude. I was watching this and I didn't know. I didn't look up anything. I didn't read anything like what's going to happen. And Bill Murray just pops up. And I'm like, Bill freaking Murray's in this movie, dog. Like, let's go. But overall, the movie was good. Like, good acting. Again, my favorite was 4 actors I just named. They did a really great job. Everybody else didn't do, like, a bad job. It's just, for me, like, those actors stood out to me for some reason. Like, they all did a great job. And they're probably going to play a pivotal part moving forward. Besides Bill Murray, all those people can play a pivotal part moving forward with the next story, especially Kathryn Newton as Cassie Lang. But overall, the movie was good. Good action scenes. You kind of get what you expect for a Marvel movie, right? There's a little bit of, like, different visuals that they do. I didn't watch this in 3D, but still good visuals that you see with the quantum realm. And so overall, like from a movie perspective, I thought it was really good, right? I'm not going to get into like the breakdown of like everything you see in the movie. Like these like Marvel nerds will get down into like the weeds of the movie and like everything that happens and how it's going to correlate to the next stuff. I'm not that guy. I'm just a casual that watched this movie and said, hey, this movie was pretty good. So I gave this movie 8.6 out of 10, which is a really good movie. And so that's my thoughts. That's my comments. Thanks for tuning in to the episode of Coffee and Comments.